This is the Randi Rhodes Show on 960 KNEW and online at 960KNEW.com.
This is Richard Thorndike with BS News for this final Friday of January 2012. And away we go. Dateline All-Star Break. This week, the Republicans held their final debates for the next month. So if you end up missing watching old rich white guys lying, well, just tune into those Fred Thompson reverse mortgage ads. Dateline, mitigating. This week, Mitt Romney released his tax returns, but was criticized for only releasing one completed year. To be fair, the 1 year for Mitt Romney involved more money than 500 years of most people's tax returns. The tax returns show that Mitt Romney made a lot less in speaking fees since he started to run for president. But if his campaign is smart, they'll start paying him not to talk from here on out.
Exactly.
Dateline, Moonbat. Newt Gingrich says he wants to put an American colony on the moon and have it become the 51st state. It would certainly be a red state, that's for sure. The moon is a barren wasteland with virtually no water and no atmosphere at all. Basically, Utah in space. And now, exclusive Randi Rhodes Show audio of Arizona Governor Jan Brewer as she rudely pointed her finger in the face of the President of the United States. This is what it sounded like.
Get out of my life!
That was audio from CNN. MSNBC captured this.
I want to know when the hell you're coming home now!
Microphones from CBS heard this.
Get off my phone, you little pinhead!
And ABC News recorded this.
Tina! Bring me the axe!
In a related story, Rod Stewart called the governor's office from the year 1983. He wants his hair back. Dateline, the Grinch who stole reality. In an interview, Newt Gingrich claimed that the fact that he had so many extramarital affairs actually makes him seem, quote, more normal. Sorry, Newt. Experts have looked into it, and there is nothing in the known universe that makes you seem more normal. Finally, Dateline, Gabrielle Giffords. On Wednesday, Representative Giffords resigned the House of Representatives to focus on her continued amazing recovery from a near-fatal gunshot wound 1 year ago. Speaker of the House, John Water Spigot Boehner, was seen, surprise, crying. You're off the hook this time, Mr. Speaker. So were we. Good luck, Gabby. That's all there is. There is no more. We're closing in on beer o'clock. Richard Thorndike, BS News. Have a great weekend.
I spent 25 years in business. If I had a business executive come to me and say they wanted to spend a few $100 billion to put a colony on the moon, I'd say you're fired.
Oh, my God. Hey, stop texting me, Rebecca. When do you want me to call back Sugar Plum? Go to the store, okay? So she wanted me to tell you what the good news was because she says, she's in Buffalo. She says, my friend Rebecca, you know Rebecca, Mr. Manzo, remember her? Yeah. So Rebecca tried to call me this morning, and of course I was at the dermatologist. And I missed her call. And so she heard the show, and she was like, well, what's the good news already? Because I have to go to the store. So the good news is Barney Frank is getting married. At 71, he found love. That's so cool. I love that. I mean, you know, they've known each other for a long time. I think they met in 2005. You know, his name is Jim Reddy, and I bet he is. They met in 2005, but Jim was otherwise committed. He had a partner, and his partner passed away in 2007, and then, you know, Barney was there to help him get through that, and they fell in love, and, you know, in 2007, Jim, it's a great story, Jim was actually arrested. No, not for being gay. He wasn't in Arizona. Jim was arrested for growing the marijuana outside his house in Maine. Yeah. And so Barney had to tell him, look, I can't date you if you're going to keep doing this. You got to stop farming, basically. And he said that Jim apologized with great sincerity and that he made a promise that he would never grow the marijuana again, and he's lived up to it. And so now, a couple of years later, they're going to get married, and Barney's not running for office anymore, so you can criticize him all you want. But the truth is, he's marrying a former pot grower from Maine, and I couldn't be happier. Finding love at 71, which meant he actually found love in his 60s, which means it's totally doable, people. You can do it. Life is really good.